welcome back to my channel. It's Melly Bean. I'm coming at you with a makeup tutorial. Like, wow, who is she? I don't know her. 2018, new year, new me. I did a halo eye using the Dream Street palette by KathleenLights X Colourpop, and it's honestly such a beautiful palette. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how to achieve this look using this palette. If you aren't already, hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated to be a part of the Melly Bean fam. I don't even have a fandom name like that, but here we go. Honestly, look, I'm just gonna stop talking. Let's get on with the video. So here I am. I did my eyebrows off camera. They look pretty good. Okay, so I have this sample from MAC, and it's the Strobe cream in Goldlite, and I've been using this a lot lately, and like it's honestly really good. Like I feel like it does a really good job at hydrating my face, and like I feel like the foundation that I use just like applies better, and like it makes your skin look really healthy looking. For primer, I like to go in with, okay, so I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte primer thing, and I just kind of focus this on the center of my face. I don't really carry it like outwards, just to like blur out my pores and smoothen out my face, I guess. My foundation I'm going to be using, Pro Filter, you know, the Fenty Foundation. Y'all, this is like my favorite foundation because the undertone is so good. If you want to see my Fenty video, go watch it. I feel like it just matches me so well, and it just like, it literally looks so good, and it wears so well too. It's just so good. So what I like to do is, because I like don't really need that much coverage on my face, so I like to focus the foundation in the center, and then I blend outwards to kind of look natural, you know. And then with the remaining, I just like drag it down my neck. So before I put concealer, I just want to get my powder ready, because like right after I conceal, I like to like set it really quick. So when I do it, I'm going to be using the PatrickStarrr and MAC collaboration. This is in Patrick's powder. I don't know if I enunciated that right, but honestly, like, this powder is so good, and I feel like it really just like makes your skin look super smooth and poreless. Yes. For concealer, I have been loving Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I'm in the shade Golden 40. I honestly love this more than Shape Tape, and that's like saying something because I use Shape Tape like for so long. But after I bought this concealer, honestly, it just like, it changed the game for me. I like the way it blends out better. I feel like the undertone is better for me, and it's cheaper, y'all. Literally, this is like $6. I'm gonna go under my under eyes again to smooth out the creases, and I'm just gonna get some powder and then set. I like to press in the powder because I feel like I just like want to get it in there as opposed to just dusting underneath the eye. Like, it really just locks it in for me, because I feel like I crease really bad underneath my eyes, but this helps like just lock everything into place. On the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this Tarte powder that my mom gave me, but it helps like to bring back more color into my face because it's a little bit darker. So what I like to do is I just get a really big fluffy brush, and then I focus it on the outer parts of my face. I don't go underneath the eye because I don't want to lose the brightness. I'm just going to take a smaller, more dense brush that I can like easily pack powder with, and I'm using the Wet n Wild pressed powder, and this is like so good. It's like only $3 or whatever, and it's so smooth and it blends out hella nice. What I've been doing for blush lately is I have this like Milani highlighting palette that's like way too dark to actually use as like a highlighter for me. So what I like to do is like I take these like this mauve shade in the middle and then this like really golden bronzy shade on the bottom, and I just mix those two together, and then it's just like a really nice beautiful blush for me. It gives my cheeks a little bit of glow and color, and that's what I like. And continuing on, I'm just gonna take this Morphe M523 brush, and I have this Colourpop bronzer in the shade, I honestly don't know, and I can't pop it out. When I figure it out, I'll put it in the description box down below. Everything will be listed down below so you guys know what kind of products I've been using in the video. And I just realized I totally just put blush before I contoured, which is like, I never do this. So just like disregard everything I'm doing right now. So now that we're like contoured and bronzed and whatever, so now this is the point in my makeup routine where I have like all the powders except for highlighter, but I really like to spray my face and set it right now. Dewy Skin Mist, Dewy Mint Finish, I don't know, but I literally have like 2 drops left in this, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Okay, and we move on into the eyes, and I guess I will zoom you guys in. I'm gonna take my Colourpop concealer in medium tan, and I'm just using this one because this is like the color that I originally got in the concealer, but it was like too light for me, so I just want to like utilize what I have, you know. Okay, so I went off camera to do this eye, and I'm like actually really excited because it turned out like super bomb. I used a really big fluffy brush, and I got the color Shooting Star, which is this one right here, and I just went all over my crease. Well, actually this is like our transition shade. So, and then I use just like this little blending brush from Colourpop, and I use the color Spark, which is like this really hot pink one right here. Spark. Halo eyes. I know that I want a lot of the concentration to be like on these like the outer parts, and then like I slowly blend it up like into like that little ombre blend, you know, whatever. And obviously for halo eyes, you just like focus the powders on the outer corner and the inner corner to give your eye that effect. So I'm just using circular motions, and then once I get into like the middle part right here, I'm gonna flip my brush so I can really get like a good gradient going. Here I'm just using like this little fluffier brush, and I like to grab like the tiniest bit of it. I tap off the excess, and then I'm just gonna lightly dust over like the whole crease part so I can get a better blend going. With this smaller little blending brush, this is the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna take the color Potion, and it's this one right here. It's kind of like a rustic kind of orangey brown, and I'm just gonna start packing this onto the outer and inner corner as well. And this is gonna help us get more depth and dimension. And so I'm gonna go back in with this fluffy blending brush with no extra product, and then I'm just gonna go over all these edges and make sure there's no harsh lines. I just want to make this edge a little bit more blended out. So I'm taking this little smudgy brush. This is the color Elfish. And honestly, like, I'm gonna get a lot of this because I literally am just concentrating this and trying to get as much pigment on this, because this is gonna blend out really easy anyways. I really am just like packing it on there, you know. I'm actually gonna take this brush with no extra product. Like, I'm just gonna start moving this around, working this in, and start blending it, you know. So I'm going to be using this same concealer that I use to prime my eyelids, or whatever concealer that you have on hand. A little bit on a flat brush like this, and then you're gonna we're gonna blank out the space in the middle so that the shadow in between is gonna be super vibrant and pigmented, and it's just gonna stand out even better. But I'm just gonna blend out the edges of this so that you'll see in a second. So like, I blended out the edges of this a little bit just because, like, when I put on this glittery shadow in the middle, I don't want it to be like a stark like glitter and then the matte shades on the side. Like, this is just gonna help everything blend together and come together like really nicely. I'm gonna be taking the color Sweet Dreams, and it's this really pretty shimmery gold champagne-y shade, and I'm just gonna be packing that on a little flat brush, and I'm gonna be spraying it. I just had like Mario Badescu spray, because this is gonna really like help to foil the eyeshadow and make it more metallic and like help it stand out. So I'm just gonna literally like swipe it right in the middle, and then I just like to pat it in. So we're just gonna add a little bit more of the dark shade, and we're gonna start swiping these together. So I'm gonna be using like the smudgy brush to really like intensify the color and pack it on. I'm just gonna start that on both sides. Basically all the shadows that you put on the top part, we're just gonna like use it on the bottom. So basically my camera had to cool down. Okay, but I'm just using this flat definer brush, and this is from Colourpop, and I'm gonna be taking the color Elfish again, and I'm just gonna line the bottom lash line. I'm just gonna put a little bit of black eyeliner. I'm gonna put like literally the thinnest line at the top, just so like my falsies could blend in better. And I'm not gonna do a wing or anything because like a lot's already going on. My favorite eyelashes right now, if I can get them out in the package, are the Audacious Lashes by K in collaboration with Cake Face Beauty. Oh, that was so pretty. I'm just gonna spray my face one more time. I'm just gonna use this Mario Badescu spray. And I'm just gonna take my Morphe M510 brush, and I like to layer highlighters. Here I have the Desi X Katy Dose of Colors collab, and I have this in the color Mirame. And honestly, like, this is one of my favorite highlighters. It's just such a really beautiful shade, and it literally makes your like cheeks look like just like wet and just like glistening and pretty and whatever. And I also like to use this shade like when I put it on my forehead, and then I squeeze the brush a little bit, and then I go up my nose. And to make my highlight a little bit more blinding, this is the Elf highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls, and I'm gonna take a more denser highlighting brush, this highlighter, and I like to pat it on. Oh my god, wow, okay, oh wow, okay, wow. Alright, so I just finished off my lips with, okay, well first I lined my lips with the Colourpop BFF3 pencil, and then I filled it in a little bit with the Desi X Katy Dose of Colors lipstick in the color More Creamer Please, and then I topped it off with the gloss from the collection over the top. This is a completed look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.